I woke up this morning and learned about some devastating news that's happening here in the United States on the island of Hawaii, where there has been a massive wildfire that has spread throughout the Big Island in Hawaii and has killed multiple people and has become the second deadliest wildfire in American history.
On the island streets where residents made harrowing escapes through raging walls of fire,
Let's go!
so many others did not.
So number one, like, seeing this has been devastating, and I think it's been impactful on several fronts. I think now that we have the technology to record things in real time, like we're seeing behind the scenes footage in a way that we've never seen before. And there are two things I want to highlight here about the psychology of trauma and grief. The first thing I want to say is I almost feel like we're being desensitized to things like this. Like, it just seems like every day there's some sort of a mass event that is impacting lots of people and taking lots of lives. And I think it's important to not allow ourselves to be desensitized to it so that we can be compassionate to the people going through the devastation associated with these events. When we get desensitized, it's almost like just another story, just another moment. But to these people, I mean, they're losing possessions, they're losing lives, they're losing culture. I mean, there are areas in this being impacted by this where it's like literally total devastation. And I think we need to work to make sure that we treat every single incident like its own entity and its own real life incident, because the people that are being impacted by this are real people experiencing real consequences. And it's important that we recognize and understand that. And it's the best way that we can behave as compassionate support to these people. The other thing that I think is important is as it relates to trauma and grief. The people going through this are experiencing massive grief. When we think about grief, we automatically think about death, but grief comes in many forms and in many ways. Like, for example, you can grieve the loss of your home. You can grieve the loss of culture. You can grieve the loss of an area. I saw a story, just kind of waking up, just looking at this stuff. I saw a story of a man. He's crying in front of his home and he's looking at his phone, being interviewed by the news. And he's crying and he's saying that he lost his father's ashes in the fire. I mean, he lost everything. He lost his home. His whole community is devastated by this fire. But the thing he is saying is among all the stuff he lost was his father's ashes, and he'll never get them again. He's looking at his phone because someone suggested, as he was evacuating his home, to take a picture of his father's ashes. And he's now looking at his picture saying, this is the only thing I have left. And you grieve the loss of what you knew, and you grieve the loss of life. And grief is a hard, tricky thing because every single person will go through it differently and experience it differently. But I'll tell you what people need is they need support. In this case, financial support. They need resources. And in some cases, just like a shoulder to cry on to help you get through these really, really difficult times. You know, in these videos, I've often said that I want to create a culture of kindness and compassion. And oftentimes there's a culture of negativity and sometimes in hate even. I can't believe some of the things that I see people posting on social media, even the comments of my videos. Like, I can't believe it. But I'd love it if we could show people that we are there for the people being impacted by this storm, and donate money, donate time, even say a kind thing. You know, there have been times in my life when I was going through grief and literally someone sending me a kind text message, it just lifts you up, just makes you feel better. So, jump in the comment sections of the videos that you watch And just because the people going through this, they're going to see that stuff. And let them know you're there for them. Let them know that you support them. Let them know that you're thinking about and praying for them. Because this is going to be grief on a communal level. This is going to be grief on a mass level. And people are impacted by grief. And everybody, like I said, everybody experiences it and does it differently. So this story is devastating. I mean, the loss of life is the second biggest deadliest wildfire in U.S. history, and that's just now. Some of the leaders in the community are saying, because this is a total wipeout of internet and phone and all that stuff, like, they have no way of knowing how many people are still missing and how many people have lost lives during this. The current count is 53, but they expect that to go up, and it's a sad thing. So I think we should lean in and pay attention, and instead of being numb to events like this just because we get exposed to things so often, and be kind and compassionate and be public and overt in your support of the people going through these things, because it matters, and it matters to you. Good mental health is when you put good things out to the world and then good things come back upon you. So let's be good citizens and support the people going through these difficult things. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it made a difference for you. The Therapist React series is one of my most favorite things that I have on my channel. So please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and be kind and compassionate. And I would love to hear what your thoughts are as you watch this story and what your response is to this video. So please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, and follow me on social media. Love y'all, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.